What's going on, FCG? Tito here, and I'm here to bring you guys today a deck profile, one of my favorite decks personally, the Herald Angels. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. So first, we play, the deck, basically. We play 3 Herald of Perfection. This is the deck. This says you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! This says your opponent can't do anything. This says you win. Because this locks out boards. If you get this up first turn with like 4 or 5 negates in your hand, just tell your opponent good luck. Unless they have a Kaiju. Most likely not. They won't have a Kaiju game 1. So you're golden. Moving on. We play 2 Saphira. 2 Saphira. I like this card. Other people are just like, I don't like this card. I like this card. Being able to fuel your Herald engine and just being able to keep plussing off it once you use like Herald here, it's great. The draw 2 is great. The discard 1 from it great. You could just have your opponent like -2 to start off their turn. That's amazing. Moving on. Next, we have, MVP of the deck right here. MVP, I swear. 3 Cyber Angel Ben 10. This card is amazing. You do not understand how amazing this card is in this deck. Because being able to search your whole deck, basically your whole deck, for free once you tribute this, and you're going to tribute this. This is like your main tribute target for both Saphira and Herald. Like, being able to search your stick chairs, your Honest, your Christia, it just searches you whenever you need. You even search your Manju. Moving on. Next, we play the 1 Necros of Unicorn. I personally like this card in this deck. Being able to send Herald from your extra deck to the grave to like even search even more rituals is amazing. Being able to lock your opponent out, pendulums, this really hurts, and pendulums are still a thing, and this card is really good. It extends your plays. We use a rank 4 toolbox in here, so this is a level 4, helps you with your rank 4 plays. Moving on. Now to the normal monsters. We play one of the most best engines I have ever seen in this game. We play 3 Star Seraph Scepter, and we play 3 Star Seraph Sovereignty. So this combo right here, these 6 cards are amazing. These work so well with the deck because they're fairies. They search each other out. You make big monsters like Deltaros and Ouroboros, and this just wins games. Being able to open these 2 cards in your hand is nutty, because it's just like you're gonna make an Ouroboros and you're gonna +1 or even 2 if you draw another Scepter off of Sovereignty. It's just, this card is great. It's fucking great. Next, it's a ritual deck, so we have to play the Manjus. I play 2 Manju because I think 3 clogs, and I don't want to see as much as I want to see, Scepter and Sovereignty and, my rituals and such. Moving on. Now we have the 2 Ben 10 targets, Christia and Honest. Christia is a walking vanity's emptiness. If you can play this card, play this card. It recycles itself. It recycles a fairy in your grave, and this card beats BA. It's just really good. Honest will forever be a great card. If you play a light deck in general, this card has to be in your deck. Just being able to come out of nowhere and just be like damage, it's just great. It's great. Next, moving on to the ritual spells, we have 3 Dawn of the Herald. This card paired with Cyber Angel Ben 10 is the most broke thing I've ever seen in my life. Because this card's effect says you can banish this card from the graveyard and then bring back the ritual from that you use for the summon back to your hand. So you're going to banish this, add this back to your hand, and then Ben 10's effect will trigger searching a Scepter or Sovereignty back to your hand. So you're basically +1 for free. It's really nutty. Alright, moving on. We play the Saphira's ritual spell, the Hymn of Light. This card is also really good. Being a gospel revival engrave, it's amazing. For your ritual monsters, so good. This card is really good. Like, it's not much to say. If you can get this engraved, get this engraved, because being able to protect Herald from Regeki and not having to use a negate is pretty amazing. Next, the one Kaleidoscope. We play Unicorn. You're gonna play Kaleidoscope. This card is honestly good. You know, if you want to play it, just play it. Next, we have our rotas for the deck. We have 3 pre-preparation of rights and 1 preparation of rights. The fact that this came out is amazing. This card right here is amazing. Being a rota for both your monster and your spell in deck, it's great. It's really great, and it's just like out of this world. The fact that you opening this in a Ritual Sanctuary or this in a Bentent, it's just free. It's really good. Prep, if you can play 3, you know you'll play 3. This card is always going to be good in any Ritual deck, and that's why we play it here. Moving on, we have, you know, MVP runner-up number 2, Ritual Sanctuary. This card is amazing. Being able to search Kaleidoscope off of this, being able to just basically search what you need to continue your plays, it's amazing. And then its second effect is broken. Being able to special summon a Scepter from Grave and then activating Sovereignty on the Scepter's effect, because it's gonna get its effect. It doesn't negate the effects. It's nutty. This card is honestly great, and I'm happy this card came into our lives, and it's really good. So we play, you know, field spells, so we play Terraforming. We play 2 Terraforming because, you know, 3 claws, and you know, you just really want to see it, but you don't want to see it all the time. So you play 2. Next, we play our Instant Fusion. Again, we play rank 4, so you're gonna play Instant Fusion. Norden, genuinely good card. It's a fairy as well. So, moving on. This deck hates back row. For the life of me, how many times I ran into back row and lost? It's too much to count. But this solves our problems. 2 Twin Twister. Twin Twister is a great card, both with removing back row and fueling your deck. You can send a fairy for Christian. You can send a spell for Ritual Sanctuary. It is amazing. Generally amazing. This, I believe, should be made in every deck, either at 2 or at 3. It's nothing less. This card is good. Back row removal, just amazing. Next, our draw cards. Now, this is where your pockets start to hurt a little bit. So we play 2 Pot of Desires. I would play 3, but I don't have another $80 just to drop on another one. So we play 2 Pot of Desires. Generally, you want to use this card after you go off, so you have all the cards that you need already in rotation and in play. So what you banish off this pot will be any big thing. This basically gives you 2 more negates in your hand, because it's good. It's a win more card. You do this after you go off, not before. And the last card of the deck, 1 Metal Foes Fusion. Metal Foes Fusion is just, it's recyclable. It's a free +1 off Ritual Sanctuary. It's a free +1 off Twin Twister. This card is good. The generic draw, it's like an upstart in your grave. It's really good. Alright, that's the main deck, and now we're moving on to the extra deck. For the extra deck, I feel like it's pretty standard. We play 1 Herald of the Arclight, and then 1 Norden. Instant Fusion target, we play Norden. This card always gonna be good. Herald is amazing. This fuels your deck, continues your combo even more, further plays, really good. Moving on, we play 1 Deltaros and 1 Diamond. Deltaros, you know, you have your sticks and chairs, you know, you go into this, pop 2 cards, and then you go to the Diamond to shut BA off. This card is great against BA, so that's why you play it, because BA, over the 2 years that it's been out, has been relevant. So next, we play our Utopia pieces. It's a rank 4 deck, so Utopia should always be, you know, in a rank 4 deck. So we have regular Utopia, Utopia Ray, and then Utopia of the Lightning. Uh, Nothing much I can say here. Utopia Lightning, against Cosmos and other big beaters that you can't really get over with your main deck, you go into this. Moving on, we play the one Ouroboros and one Star Seraph Sentry. These are our stick chairs to go into. So Ouroboros, you should be able to go into this every turn one. Like, it's that good. Sentry is just here for another option, just in case we need it. Don't really go into this much, but it's there for the option. Next, we play one Bujinki Tsukiyomi. I like this card because you get to dump spells or you can dump fairies from your hand to the grave and then just draw two. I just like it off of that effect, and it's a light, so we play. Next, we play one Diamond Dyer, one Castel, one Dweller. Standard rank 4s. I feel like this, if you're playing rank 4s, you play these cards. So next, we play the one Emerald. If I had space for 2 Emerald, I'll play 2 Emerald, and then because this card is being good, be able to recycle your Herald from your grave, or Ben 10s or anything. Just being able to recycle your monsters is great. And then for round out the extra deck, we play one Fairy Chair Girl. Fairy Chair Girl is amazing. I usually go into this turn 1 because the free +1 is just good. That's all much you can say. But yeah, guys, this is the the deck profile, and hope you guys enjoy it. I personally love this deck. It's really good. I think I'm gonna take this to regionals in October, and I feel like I can get my invite with this deck. Whether you like it or not, please stay tuned, like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Peace.